Hey everybody, welcome to today's stream. I think I did a stupid mistake and forgot to actually press go live in YouTube Studio. Anyway, welcome to the stream today. Welcome to our special Friday stream in which we're going to be announcing the theme of the game jam that's starting today. I'm joined by Sean and Maggie, if you both want to say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
There we go. Only the second time today. We're just going to be going through a few interesting things, having a look at the state of Crayta as it is today, having a look at a game or two, and we will be getting to the stream, to the theme announcement, sorry. We're going to be announcing it hopefully in quite an exciting way. Smooth, Adam, smooth. Thanks, Nat. I thought I'd done it. I don't know, I'm too tired. I need the weekend. So, first of all, I just wanted to go check out the obstacle course. So we're on course 5 out of 6 at the moment. And right at the top here we've got the developer on 39 seconds, which is just ridiculous because I thought I'd done pretty well on 50 seconds. But you know, this is just quite a long way ahead. I don't even know how he's managed that. I'm just going to put out... Sorry?
He's on par for coming first on every single one.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. So please, someone stop the developer being first in every single obstacle course. Someone's got to be able to beat that, right? Surely.
That almost feels mean taking it away from him now.
No, someone's got to take it away. I think people are saying they see Crayta Basketball as featured, so yeah, it looks like Crayta Basketball is one of the featured games at the moment, so that's cool to see. Quite a fun game, and we gave feedback on that earlier today. So, first of all, I just want to run the obstacle course with anyone that's here. Looks like Maggie's running it. See if I can get a better time. Absolutely no chance of that happening.
Yeah, no.
Whatsoever. But you know,
pretty sure the developer uses dark powers to do it.
Yeah. I'll do a crouch. Do a little roll through the doorway. I know I slowed down there where I hit the side. Is that you in front of me, Sean, in the astronaut costume?
I'm trying.
Come on. Oh no! I got stuck in front of a wall.
Don't do that.
That was...
Oh no, I got stuck in front of this bloody wall.
Okay, well actually, that I think was my best time yet, 50.17. So not too bad, I'll take that. How did you do, Sean?
I didn't update my score, that's a terrible lose. Oh, mine's 53. I see, I can't gloat.
Okay. Well, that just proves even more. I thought that was quite a good run there, except for the one bit where I got stuck for like half a second, and even then, the developer is 11 seconds ahead of me, so you know, I have no idea.
I don't understand.
I have no idea.
11 seconds.
So another thing we're going to do, I know we showed this one on Tuesday, but just for anyone that missed it, it's now available from the hub. We want to go into the Winter Asset Showcase, so this is not really a game as such, but it's like just a showcase world to show off all the assets that are coming in that are already here, sorry, with the winter season. So all this stuff that you're all able to build into your game straight away, and probably a lot of stuff that's quite valuable for your Game Jam games. Do make sure to sign up to the Game Jam if you haven't already. Hopefully Maggie or Sean's able to drop a link to the Game Jam into the chat here. We'll certainly be dropping one in later, if nothing else. Here we go. This is the Winter Asset Showcase. And as I explained on Tuesday, we've got quite a few like really interesting styles of assets in this one. So we've got all these sort of winter street props. So we've got like the snow piles and stuff like that. We've got things like the big nutcracker that you can see in that shop window. So all the stuff to make like a nice cozy feeling winter street or winter sort of outdoor scene. Snowman mesh, whole load of presents and Christmas trees and so on. And then if you go in through this open doorway, we've got some of the indoor variants of those. So we've got like a Christmas dinner laid out here. We've got some weird picture frames with Christmas props in them. You know, stockings, bunting, all that nice stuff. And then we've got this back room, which has this portal thing coming out of this magical storybook, which takes you into... Hello, KD Brady. It is a good game, thank you. And this magical portal takes you into sort of the other side of all the assets that are coming with winter. So the more magical outdoorsy stuff. So we've got all these snowy trees. You'll see in here actually we've got some nice icicles and like snowflake things. They'd be really good for pickups or collectibles if you're doing that sort of game. Hi Maggie. And then we've got, I think, my favourite set of assets in the winter set, which is the Ice Palace stuff. So we've got really nice stuff like all these ice banisters, the icy throne, the big like ice windows and columns and stuff. All really cool stuff to build with. Nice. Oh, you left. Where'd you go? And finally, if you take the stairs to the top, you get a really great view out across the mountains at the top. Okay, so I know what you were waiting for. You were waiting to see what the theme of the game jam is. So I prepared a little something a little bit more exciting for this one. So I need to go publish a game for this called the Winter Game Jam Theme. I'm going to publish that. Find out Game Jam theme. And then I'm going to send out a share link to this and we'll all be able to jump into it. And within this game we're going to reveal the theme of this weekend's Game Jam. So let's go to the play site. Go to, what's it called? Winter Game Jam theme. Play. We're in a group, aren't we, guys? So I should be bringing you straight with me into this.
Yeah, we should be. Oh, there we go.
You are here. I thought I'd been abandoned then. Here we go. So let me just grab a link for this. Okay, everybody. You want to join in this game because this is where we're going to be revealing the theme, and it's going to require a collaborative effort to reveal the theme. Looks like Victorious has already joined us. So I'm just going to stand around and see who can figure out how we're supposed to be revealing this theme. And while we work that out, just a few details about the prize fund. Not the prize fund, about the Game Jam, sorry. The Game Jam is happening this weekend. It starts now, basically. As soon as we reveal the theme, you can start working on your games. If you submit a game, it has to have been created from 7 PM today onwards. It can't be something that you've already been working on. And it finishes on 10 AM GMT Monday. Looks like people are working out the theme, so I'm going to join in and fire some snowballs at it. So yeah, the submissions will close from our itch.io page on Monday at 10 AM GMT. From that point, you can't update your game anymore. If you do, it will become invalid for the Game Jam. But you can be working on it in the background. And then when voting closes, which is on Friday at 10 AM GMT, I believe, then feel free to start updating it again with any bug fixes and stuff. So start shouting in the chat as soon as you think you know what the theme is. We had a bit of fun making this yesterday, didn't we, guys? Guys?
Yeah, it was good fun.
Please.
Sorry, a little delayed.
Okay, I think we've probably revealed enough there that you can all see the theme. There we go, Drycoast already said it and Victoria's following up, so special delivery is going to be the theme for this Game Jam. So quite an interesting little phrase. There's quite a lot that you could read into that. All sorts of different gameplay styles that you could try and create from special delivery. But as you can see, that could tie quite nicely into the winter assets if you want it to. And there's certainly a whole load of assets that you could use that would fit that theme really nicely. The theme is USPS. No, not quite. The theme is not quite a postal service theme. So there we go. We can keep destroying all the ice if we want, but it's just going to reveal all the stars that Maggie put around it yesterday. Who's this? I think Katie Brady was trying to shoot me there. So while we're here, there's our theme. A few more details about it. So the prizes this time are a little bit different to before. So this time, the first place winner is going to win 10,000 Crayta credits. Now let's just go have a look at our store page, because that's quite a lot of Crayta credits. If you look at this now, we've got a whole outfit collection here for 400. We've got a new drone for 500. We've got an emote for 100. But this first place prize is 10,000 credits, so that is an awful lot of credits. Definitely worth looking into trying to win that. Second place comes down to 5,000 credits, and then third place is 2,000 credits. So, you know, first, second, and third are all a big amount of credits. You should be able to buy a lot of stuff in the store, a lot of cosmetics to dress up your character with. Remember, there's always going to be more content added over time as well, so you don't have to spend it all at once. You could hang on to some, see what comes up in the store. It's also worth saying that obviously any game created in the Game Jam, just like any other game on Crayta, is completely eligible for the monthly prize fund of $25,000. And there are games that have been entered as part of Game Jams in the past that have won prizes from that prize fund, so definitely worth putting the effort into this. Have I missed anything there, Maggie? I think that covers just about all of the details for this Game Jam.
I think that sounds good. Yeah, people will be able to vote. It's public voting again, all the way until Friday the 11th at 10 a.m. So in that voting period, please remember, do not make any changes to your games and republish them. Just to keep things fair. You'll accidentally disqualify yourself otherwise. Yeah.
If there are any bugs in your game, as we said, like, you can be updating it in the background, but just don't hit that update button until the voting has actually closed on the itch.io page. Do you have a link for that page, Maggie? Oh yeah, you've already dropped it into chat.
I literally just update.
So what sort of comments have we got? I haven't been keeping up with the chat at all. Mostly about me not actually starting the stream. Good job, me. Crayta Basketball being featured. And then we've got the... Oh, it's just then Mochi saying shoot the block and break it out, and then people working out that it's the special delivery is the theme for this Game Jam. And then Mark Brady suggesting it's a Postman Pat theme, so, you know, possibly not quite that restrictive in terms of what sort of games you can make, but yeah, there's quite a lot of options with this one. Cool. So up next, yeah, it's probably just worth mentioning as well that some of the devs, like myself included and Russ as well, potentially, might be available over the weekend. We're not going to be on Discord all the time, but obviously if you do need help, do drop messages into our Discord, into Ask Anything, or, you know, wherever you want to drop them, and just see if you can get any help or advice. Obviously the community's there to help you as well, so if we don't answer, someone else might have a good answer for you as well about any of your questions or any tips that you might want to know about. And remember, this is quite a short Game Jam, so don't sort of overscope yourselves. I'm going to play a video at the end of this stream which just explains like some top tips for doing a Game Jam. But seriously, this is what, 48 hours I think? Or no, it might be 72 hours. It lasts until Monday morning either way, so do remember to like plan your game, plan the scope of your game, and then cut it down to half, and cut it down to half again. Just make it like really concise, focus on one key mechanic, and make sure you really polish that one up, because that's when we've seen the most successful Game Jam entries, when you have one good solid mechanic and you really put the effort into polishing that. Remember, you can work solo or with teams, and it's worth saying, if you're working with a team and you want to split the prize, if you happen to win one of the prizes, just let us know on Discord who you want to split the prize with, and we'll work out doing that for you. So yeah, don't worry about having to work solo because of the prize being Crayta credits. We can work around that for you if you need. Yes, hi. I don't have a wave. I'll do a salute with my gun in my hand. Cool. I think that covers all of the information that we need to get across, really. Quite a short stream. I'm just going to finish off now with a helpful little video that Sean put together for a previous Game Jam, but it's still relevant now, which is going to give you some top tips on how to do a Game Jam.
So you want to take part in a game jam. Whether you've taken part in game jams before or are new to them entirely, this will give you an overview of what they are, why you should do them, and tips for taking part. Game jams are essentially a timed development session. Similar to our Crayta streams, where we create a game in a couple of hours, game jams task you with taking an idea from game to reality in a fixed amount of time. Typically, game jams last between 48 and 72 hours over a weekend, but can vary drastically from 1 hour to several months. The point of these time constraints is to encourage efficient creation. So, why do them? Game jams are great for taking an idea you've had for a while and quickly making it into a playable prototype. And you might prefer to work on this idea by yourself, but you'll often find it much easier and a more social experience to build with others. Crayta is great for collaborating as a team, as you can all be working on different parts of a game at the same time, can quickly test, and get multiple people's feedback instantly. With these time constraints, you'll hopefully go from an idea to an actual playable game at the end of it, which is a great way to realize a game concept and build a portfolio. Because you are building to a fixed time limit, you'll quickly learn how to effectively manage your time, be it limiting how long you spend working on a particular feature, or how long you wait until you start testing. Game jams are great for making you value your own and your team's time. Perhaps most importantly, game jams are great for developing and improving your game creation skills, whether they are hard skills like coding and art, or soft skills like scoping, design, and management. If you choose to work in a team, having only a short amount of time to build the game together will give you and your team valuable experience in working closely together, managing each other's times and skills, as well as effective communication and teamwork. And of course, they're fun. Going into them, game jams can look like a lot of work, but ultimately, the point is to enjoy the process of learning and creation, with the bonus of having something tangible at the end. So, what advice do we have for taking part in a game jam? Well, first off, the biggest reason why game jams wind up without a finished project is because of scope. It is very easy at the beginning of a game jam to let your imagination run wild and think of all the mechanics, gameplay, and exciting things you want in your game to have. But everything takes time. The best advice I can give you is to take whatever you scope and halve it. Figure out the core components that you need for this game to be functional and cut out everything else. Maybe you wanted 5 different mechanics, cut it down to 3. So now you'll have this distilled scope with all the extra stuff cut off. But you're still probably not going to get all of that into your game, so cut it in half again. Have just one mechanic, but focus on making it great. Cut off the other levels and focus on making just the one you have decent. You can expand later if you have time, but for now, focus on just the literal core of your game and nothing extra. Once you've got your scope and idea, it is very tempting to just jump in and start building. But as Benjamin Franklin once said, failure to plan is planning to fail. Grab a copy of our game design document template, or just get a piece of paper and think, what exactly is your game? How do you win? What causes you to lose? For your core mechanic, what exactly do you need to do? What code needs writing? What assets need building? Who will do each of these things? Ask yourself all of these questions and make sure you know the answers before even starting to create, and I guarantee you'll have a much better time. Leading on from these sage pieces of advice, focus on getting the core gameplay loop as quickly as possible. You can make things look polished and nicer later, but get a prototype as soon as possible. Instead of building a nice looking temple, just use a giant cube with bits cut out so you can get a sense of the scale, flow and visuals without much time investment. If your game involves winning by reaching a goal, get that goal in and the gameplay loop of starting, winning, ending and resetting. Using one of our starter templates will give you a core gameplay loop straight away and will make this process much easier. When creating, you can get invested and stuck on specific bits. Maybe trying to work out how to code a particular mechanic but keep hitting problems, or maybe you want to get the visuals of your world just right. But with such a limited amount of time, you need to manage it carefully. Set yourself a schedule. Maybe spend an hour max on designing, 2 hours on building that particular feature. If you find yourself still working after that time limit, stop and move on to the next thing if you can. This way, you won't accidentally end up spending all of your time on a single thing at the expense of the rest of your game. Playtest early and regularly. If you're focused on getting your core gameplay loop running, you can get your team, friends, or family to play your game and find bugs, get their feedback on what works and what doesn't, and help you make a better game. Rest. Game jams can be stressful and feel like a lot of work, but you need to have fun and just take breaks. Grab a cup of coffee, go for a walk, or watch an episode on Netflix. Just take time to unwind and relax, or you'll burn yourself out, which is not fun or helpful. Ask for help. It can be frustrating to be stuck on a particular coding issue or run into troubles whilst building your world. The community is here to help you. Join our Discord at discord.gg/Crayta and ask questions, help, or anything, no matter how trivial you think it is. Game jams are great for building a game idea into a real thing, but sometimes you're not able to finish your game in time, and that is okay. Having a working game at the end is just a bonus, but you've still got all the skills, experience you gained during the jam. Remember, it is about the journey, not the destination. With these bits of advice, we hope you have a great time taking part in one of our game jams. Remember to rest, relax, and have fun building games. Good luck!